Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to Blacklist Universe. This is Drawn and Quartered, round 23, featuring Captain Marvel herself, Monica Rambeau. None of that blonde-haired, blue-eyed Captain Marvel garbage. We're going with the classics. Edwin, tell us about Monica Rambeau.
And I am so excited. I am so excited because one of the worst things that Marvel ever did was take a beautiful Miss Marvel, turn her into a roller derby reject, and make her Captain Marvel. When we had the lovely Monica Rambeau, and she's been around since about 1982 as Captain Marvel. I think her first appearance as Captain Marvel as Monica Rambeau was in a Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man annual. Been a great character, was like an integral part of the Avengers. Fantastic, beautiful woman, beautiful one. So I am so happy that we are getting to her now. With your permission, I'm going to go ahead and introduce tonight's cast for Drawn and Quartered.
Let me give you the comm. Hold on a second. That's the wrong button. Sorry, I pulled an RT bear for there. Edwin Boyette, you have the comm.
All right, fantastic. So we've got a packed house, and we've got an all-star crew tonight. Joining us for the first time in a long time, one of my favorite artists and the creator of Asgard. We have Ben Jones.
Hello, everybody. I am back. I am not dead. Don't think that. Don't worry, your books are coming.
Well, we got to cut Ben some slack because in his day job, in his real time job, he is a contract engineer for NASA. So there you go, bringing a little cranial power to the program this evening.
Wow.
All right, your ever lovable host, America's favorite comic dad. Creator of Lone Star, Mr. Mike Miller.
Hello, here I am. I'm actually sharing out right now. For those of you who have been on my other streams, my friend, she's my friend too, but my friend's wife, Kim, had an aneurysm, so he's been at the hospital for like 44 hours straight, and the operations went well and everything, but he's going to be taking time off of work, and they need help with medical bills. So I am sharing right now the Gofundme on Twitter, and I will post it up also here in the description in a bit. So if you guys could help out Oli and Kim, I would greatly appreciate it.
Oh, fantastic. This is a great community, so let's do some good things in the world. Take a look. If you can help out with a few dollars, that would be fantastic. Welcoming back to the program, the master of not only G.I. Joes, but of Transformers also, we have Mr. Brian Shearer. Hey,
what is
Brian.
Going on? Happy to be here again. Looking forward to this.
All right. Hopefully. All right. One of my favorites, sometimes I have to dial back my bias. He is the artist for Brand. You may know him as Kanan, the White Marvel White. How you doing, Kanan?
I'm good, Elliott. I'm doing good, man. Just staying busy. So.
All right. Well, good to have you back. I'm glad you're a regular again. I know the audience loves it. We'll see what you got for us tonight. All right. One of my personal favorites, whether he draws characters with the one legs or two. Welcome back, Ellis Goodson.
Hey, I guess I'm out of. I guess I've finally woke up and timed myself, and I've had my nap, and here I am.
All right.
And
fantastic.
I'm looking forward to winning for the first time tonight.
All right.
Wow. My drawing's already done. I mean, this is
Wangin'.
Bold words.
All right. The master of the portrait, that he has promised us a full body rendering tonight. We have Mr. G Ship, Mr. Gary Shipman.
Thank you for having me on. I hope you can hear me because I'm not using a mic, so I come in kind of light on the vocals. But yeah, thanks for having me on.
Fantastic. Welcome to the show. All right. A stalwart here now at Drone and Quartered. We have Mr. Elliott Fernandez.
Oh, yeah. Bringing the pain to all your receptors tonight. Get ready to feel it, smell it, taste it. Yeah.
With the pain in my ear receptors.
All right. High energy. High energy. That is what we want. Now, it is our tradition every week because Chester Busby hosts a fan edition of Drone and Quartered. We always reserve one seat for the winner of the fan edition. He's also a frequent moderator right here at the Blacklist Universe, Mr. Jiminy Cricket.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Hey.
I'm glad to be here.
Right.
And to quote the leader, take it easy on me, guys.
Nope.
No, well, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. It's a 2-hour brawl. You're probably going to catch some kidney punches. It'll be all right.
Okay, cool.
All right. The master of the full moon, the man who needs no introduction, Mr. John Maley.
Aloha, everybody. Go support Nasser's Indiegogo Trixie Kane and get my cover. Thank you.
All right, and I am Edwin Boyd, and it is my frequent pleasure to be with you here every Wednesday night. So, gentlemen, the topic for tonight is Monica Rambeau. I am Captain Marvel. Are you ready?
Halfway done.
Yep.
Let's do it.
No.
It doesn't matter because time starts now.
Doesn't matter what your name is.
Remember this time.
2 hours is a long time.
All right.
See that will.
Piece of paper. That's usually how it starts.
All right. So, Jiminy Cricket, our audience seems to think you have multiple talents because Chris L. Lightwolf says, Jiminy Cricket, sing me a song. Are you a singer, Jiminy Cricket?
Sing you a song. I don't know. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur.
You know, I can see your hands, and then I hear you sing, and I'm getting like cognitive dissonance. You may actually be wiser than I am, Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, I doubt that. I've seen you.
All right, let's see.
More like Matt Weldon.
All right, let's say hello to some people in the chat here while our artists are getting wind up. All right, Jiminy, you've got some substantial backing already in the chat.
Oh, really?
There.
Oh man, is my mom in the chat?
The fix.
Thanks, Mom.
Welcome, son.
She put me over the top last week, so.
All right. Hey, Mrs. Cricket with the key votes. And for everybody who's
Don't mess with crickets.
For everybody who's drawing along at home, on Twitter I have pinned a post to my profile. And that is the post to share your draw along art. So please, if you're drawing along at home, please do share it with me so I can share it with our fantastic audience. And towards the end of the evening, we'll have our panel of professionals here review your drawings, and one of you will be the pros pick for the evening.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'd like to get some folks some recognition. Scroll back up and see if I missed anything.
The pros pick and $5 will get you a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Yes, it will. Hey, Chester Busby, our moderator du jour. You got the poll for us tonight, Chester. Nasser Rabani for $2 says, "Can you each shield Trixie Kane on Indiegogo, please?" Well, for $2, I'll type it in the chat. Trixie Kane. There you go.
Speaking of Captain Marvel, did anybody see the tweet I posted where I replaced replaced Brie Larson's head with a mannequin, and it looks much more lifelike.
Yes.
Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. Was there anything redeeming about the film? How were the Krees?
No, the Krees were cool. It was just her that brought the whole thing down. It's her that made every scene she was in wooden and lifeless. Like,
I had never heard of the thing she won the Academy Award for.
I have not either.
The Room, or not The Room. It was just called Room.
The casting couch.
Whoa.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
What? It's a documentary.
Okay.
We live in the world. We understand.
And we tease our good friend Nasser Rabbani, but both he and I have posted a link to Trixie Kane Blood Reaper in Indiegogo after the show tonight. Go check it out. See if it might be something you'd be interested in backing. All right. Let's take a look because I'm starting to see some rough outs emerge. All right. Ben Jones, what are you using there for inspiration tonight?
I'm using Miss Henson, one of my favorite black actresses. I'm going to see if I can do a portrait. It's been a long time since I did portraits, so that should be interesting to try to pull off.
Oh, yeah. My wife and I love her. We rewatch a series every couple of years called Person of Interest. And she was Detective Carter in that. Did a fantastic job.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It will be a couple of more minutes before we'll be able to check in with Mr. Mike Miller. But please, please, please do go check out his Meg 3-pack. That is Six Gun Samurai, A Deal with the Devil and the Meg. One of the best values on Indiegogo. If nothing else, please go take a look at that Six Gun Samurai. Great concept. Kind of got a little David Carradine action. This kid is a carnival trick shooter who meets up with a samurai, learns the arts of Bushido, and then gets in all kinds of shenanigans in the Old West. It's a great story.
That sounds fun.
It is fun, Ellis. Thank you for saying that.
All right. I'm looking at Brian Shear when the camera was in focus there for a second. I saw quite a sexy silhouette. I'm liking what you're laying down there, Mr. Shear.
I'm trying my best.
All right, got to bring the A game now, gentlemen. Don't make me mock you at the end of the show because Monica Rambeau is one of my all-time favorite characters. Kane and White, wasted no time. Got a powerful, dynamic pose here.
Gotta get it done quick, man. So give me time. So get some time.
We give you nothing.
Somebody talking.
And for the fans out there, everybody's links are in the description. So if you see somebody whose work you like, or they say something you think is funny, or just want to follow everybody here, hit those links up in the description and follow them on YouTube.
Let's see. Nighthawk Warrior asked me how I'm doing. I am doing fantastic. I get to share a panel with 9 fantastically talented people and spend a couple of hours this evening with you and some of these great people. So I am doing absolutely fantastic.
That is good.
All right. So Ellis Goodson drawing for us back from 1945 in cinema.
The Republic cereal version of her. Yep. Oops.
All right. I'm sensing something from Mr. Shipman. I'm sensing a Wonderson type style. We'll see how this execution works out. That's a bold choice. Let's see if he can make it work.
That sounds.
You wanted a full body,
right
so
there.
I'm doing a full body.
All right, very good. All right, what we got going on here, Mr. Fernandez?
Just a couple of sketches, trying to figure out what I think I want to do with her. Just a few ideas, few poses.
Make it dynamic, make it impressive.
Giving a chance maybe to the chat to decide which pose they like the best. Just saying.
Oh,
It's an idea.
Huh? How, John? Huh? Is that a good strategy?
Yeah. Work the crowd. Work the crowd, baby.
Yeah. By the way, Monger Mafia's in the house. What's up?
Monger Mafia.
That was organic, by the way. That was the antithesis to Malin Militia. I just want you to know.
You may need to get your mom in on that action, Mr. Fernandez. I'm not seeing a lot of macho mongers laying down the hashtag in the chat. Let's see if that changes.
Oh man, so where my people at? Oh, I see one. I see two. Oh, what's up, dog? What's up, yo? What's up?
All right. Yeah, there we go. Hikaru broke out with the Macho Mafia. There you go. All right. They do exist.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's check in on our fan. Look over his shoulder, see what he's got going on here. Oh, hey now. It's a pretty exciting pose. Well, pros.
Oh,
the fan,
talking to me. Sorry. Hi.
Jiminy Cricket is bringing some heat for you, pros. You better step it up.
Don't step it up too much.
Really?
All right, John.
I'm trying not to look at anyone else's art for fear of being intimidated.
John, I've been telling a lot of people who are developing their art skills that they should spend some time watching you draw, because you got an interesting process where, like you say, you capture all this information, all these different lines, try and get a dynamic pose, but your final result, there is not a single wasted pencil stroke. Usually, you have one of the sparest line styles in your final drawing, but it communicates a lot of information. Have you always drawn like this, or is this something you evolved?
It evolved. It was just it used to be a lot stiffer in the process and a lot less enjoyable. And this lets you get the information down quickly, make a mess, and not have to overthink everything that you're doing.
Is this something that you did when you were still drawing traditionally, or is this something that came about once you started drawing digitally?
Digitally, yeah.
Very good. Well, there is a lot of motion.
That was that John does not think about his drawing. Check.
All right, let's check back in with the audience. Let's see. Hikaru says, "Is Doug Tenapple feeling left out? Anytime Doug wants to come on, there is a seat for Doug Tenapple."
Yeah, Doug lets you guys down. He doesn't let us down. He lets you guys down.
Oh man, Doug. Doug's cool.
Doug Tenapple says, "I feel left out of this mediocrity club." Well, before you get too salty, Doug, anytime you want to come on, we'd love to have you on, brother. It has been incredibly enjoyable looking at the pieces that you have turned in on the occasions when you have graced us with your presence.
Yeah, we really miss women urinating on themselves.
Yeah, pervert.
Oh man, poor Doug.
We've got Kyung Lee in the chat. Like I said, tonight we had a full house. Bringing that heat. And if you would, please share this link out. We want to get as many as people in as possible. Please like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the Blacklist Universe and hit the bell for notifications. Oh, Billy the Wombat says, "Kick Mike, get Doug in." Oh, Miller.
Kick Mike.
It's mutiny on the bounty. Oh, sounds like anarchy.
Here. I bring you guys all this countless hours of entertainment, and you go and try to freaking kick me from my own channel.
Oh, I may have to time out Doug Tenapple. What is this degeneracy? He says, I would destroy Rambeau. I know how she really conducts herself in secret. Doug Tenapple, you and me are going to have to fist fight.
Fisticuffs.
Marquis of Queensberry rules, if you will.
I'm not sure if you could reach his head, Edwin.
Yeah, you mentioned kidney punches. That'd probably be the best.
That's true. The kidney. Yeah, then go for the kidney. Yeah.
He'd catch him with an overhand right.
He's got reach.
All right. How we doing? Let's get a quick time check here because it rushes by so much faster than you would think.
5 minutes left. 5 minutes.
Wow.
We're already about 15 minutes into the program.
15 minutes?
Wow.
Great Scott.
Billy the Wombat, I wish we could. We are up against the hard limit for the number of people we can have. But Kyung Lee is always welcome here. You see him here almost every Wednesday night, and he is a fantastic artist. And please, if you haven't already, please check out his Indiegogo project called Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. I'll post that link into the chat for you. If you haven't seen that yet, please go do. It is American-made manga at its finest. Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. See, we've got Cyrena Sketches in the audience. She has made a guest appearance before. Did a fantastic job also.
She should do an offline version and put that in the thread you've got going.
Yeah, I'm going to check my thread now and see if I've got any works in progress. Oh, looks like I do. Let's see. All right. Make this a little bit smaller so I can fit it in.
I wonder if Matt Weldon is sitting at home sketching with it.
I hope he is. And again, I've got a post pinned to my profile on Twitter. And if you're drawing out along at home, you want to show us some of your progress, or you want to show us your final composition, please do share it with us. All right, so I've got a couple of pieces sent to everyone. Here we go.
That's nice.
All right, this is from Tim D'Alessandro. And so he says, would love to stay up and watch Drawn and Quartered tonight. Have to get up early, though. Love the show. Sometimes I draw alone. I drew my tribute to Monica Rambeau early. Looking good.
That's awesome.
Very, very good.
Well, I'm going to have to check that thread. I had more fun, I think, drawing offline than I did drawing online. To me, there's like rules about how good this has to be when I'm drawing here.
And this is from a bug in a
someone. I think we're really missing out, though. I mean, everybody's had a chance to really digest this before we started. I think the bitter disappointment of half the people doing the drawings as they draw is what we're going to miss out on. Starting over, that sort of stuff.
I'm waiting for the John comment. That's all I'm waiting on.
I have no idea what Ellis is talking about.
It's like, what?
Let's see.
I just envisioned everybody at the table just looking at John, waiting for him to say something. Just like,
and Ellis, Doug Tenapple is scolding you. He says, Ellis, your camera is jacked. You got to bring the camera.
I thought I had the focus going at one point.
Says,
well, maybe when I start working with the inks, it'll zoom in.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to unplug it and plug it back in again. or I'll leave and come back. How about that? Something.
And Ellis was never hurt.
Risky.
He's like, and I'm out.
Yeah, let's see.
All right.
Nah.
I've got the camera locked in on Ben Jones. Got the camera locked in on Ben Jones.
Don't put the camera on me.
All right. Nice silhouette. And let's move down to Blank List Universe.
Oh.
Maybe a little bit too early yet.
No, I can see it.
Let me check on YouTube. That is the one frustrating thing sometimes is what you see on Google Hangouts can be radically different than what you see on YouTube. No.
Kind of hard to see on YouTube.
Coming along, though. Coming along.
Oh, well.
All right. Move it along. Let's check in with Mr. Brian Shearer. Brian Shearer. Brian, you got a indie go coming up around the way, yeah?
Yeah, I'm working on one. Right now I'm shooting for May 1st. It may be a little bit sooner, but that's the plan right now. I'm working on an animated trailer for it.
Yeah. What are you using to animate with?
Clip Studio Paint.
Okay.
So it's got
cool.
some animation features now. So making it work.
Cool.
Wow.
Awesome.
You know, I mean, here that's the cheapest product a guy could pick up to do his artwork with, and they even offer animation now. Wow. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's, I was surprised at how well it does.
Brian,
Handful of people to the GoFundMe for my friend Kim. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Mike, if you put that GoFundMe link in the group chat, I will post that periodically.
Okay.
All right, now, one of our good friends who could not be with us tonight is Eric Minotowski. He's got a Ashcan sketchbook that is absolutely gorgeous. I've seen the mock-up for it.
Awesome.
Please go take a look at that because he is good people, and a great artist. All right, and so we're still looking at Brian Shearer here. Looking good, Mr. Shearer. That is a nice silhouette. All right, let's check in with Kanan. Oof. Hey, pros, I want you to stop and take a look at the hangout.
Negative.
I'm scared. No, I'm not going to.
Nope.
No.
If any of you just go ahead.
I'm looking. I ain't scared. Go ahead.
Kanan with his fancy tricks and computer softwares.
Computers.
And it's hula hoops.
How much did Kanan pay you, Edwin? Edwin, how much did Kanan pay you to say that?
I pay him nothing.
All right. Moving down the line, let's see what Mr. Goodson. Mr. Goodson, I see two legs.
All right.
It's half the battle.
I do not remember Captain Marvel having 3 arms, but that's a bold choice. We'll see how that works out for him. Looking good, Alice.
Thank you.
I realized that Alice that card when you said that.
I'm never going to live that down. I guess there's worse things I can do living down.
3 arms on there. I better check.
Let's see what we got here. All right, moving right down the line. Gary Shipman giving us the Bill Watterson, Calvin and Hobbes inspired take of Monica Rambeau.
Are you kidding me? Why do we let Gary on here at all?
Thanks a lot, John.
People
Gary?
kill for these spots on this show, and we let Gary in here, and every time he's a letdown. Just saying.
Gary is here first.
You do you, Gary. You do you.
Hey, you know what?
It's gonna be fun when Gary gets more votes than you, John.
It won't bother me at all. I know how this audience works.
Wow, that's
They work against you.
Yeah.
they're already against you.
Like if I draw some toes on my Monica Rambeau, I win.
Very good. All right, let's check Elliott Fernandez, see if he has decided on a pose. All right, now since we've got Dirty Doug Tanapo in the chat, you are actually partnering up with him for an upcoming comic book.
Yes. I'm working
on
on
to the point where y'all can announce the name of the comic book, or is that still,
No, I
still
messed
top
up.
secret?
I messed up this past week, and I need to make up some time on that. And I'm working on that.
This story.
Don't cross Doug. Don't cross Dirty Doug.
I'm not gonna cross Doug. Y'all shut your mouths right now.
He'll put that gypsy hand on you.
I know.
Will Elliott like it?
Oh boy,
Well,
that's a forbidden love story that I don't want to know the ending to.
Ask Doug if he's seen Brawl in Cell Block 99 yet. See if he responds.
How was that comic convention this weekend? You have a good time?
It was all right.
It was crappy.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Did anybody come up and talk to you about Comicsgate?
As a matter of fact, a young couple, younger enough. Very cool. Young man is interested in getting more involved.
Really
cool. Great. Participating, getting his work is actually pretty good. I got a chance to review some of his work, and we started following each other on Instagram.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Really sharp guy, and his fiance is super supportive. So that's 98% of it right there.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's pretty amazing. I was really impressed with them. Really great.
If you're an artist, get on Drawing Quarter Fan Edition as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Work your way up the ranks. That will definitely put you on more people's radars within the Comicsgate fandom.
Yeah, and I'll definitely help support that for my buddy. But definitely, other than that, it was pretty mild altogether. It was a lot of just people trying to have fun, I guess, and the rest of it was just people not spending money.
Did you go introduce yourself to Donnie Cates?
I did not. I didn't get a chance to do anything there. I was just trying to figure out who was around me. It was a few interesting people there, and it was an interesting collection of folk. But
pieces to sell on Friday night auctions.
You were trying to recover too, weren't you?
Yeah, it kind of messed me up. Every time I do shows, I always come back a little bit rougher for it, but I was not feeling well over the last couple of days, actually. I think I got a little bit of that crud stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still wrestling with it.
Con crud.
Me too.
All right, let me catch a couple of super chats here. We got $5 from Mike Murphy. Mike Murphy, he's a creative talent himself. He says, a quick plug for Samurai and Dinosaurs on Indiegogo while I sketch along with these great talents. Best of luck to all, and thanks, Mike and Edwin. Well, let me put Samurai and Dinosaurs in the chat. So that's this story is if you ask Mike Miller, it's half his people and half blasphemy. Samurai and Dinosaurs.
Okay. Blasphemy? What do you mean? Dinosaurs walk.
I never used that word.
Let's see. Well, actually, I put the Indicron link. Now, Indicron is absolutely a fantastic site to go to catch some of the hottest projects, Indicron.com. But let me also put the Indiegogo link. This is the Indiegogo link for Samurai and Dinosaurs. All right, Jason Pirtle with a bold claim. Jason Pirtle for $2 with a bold claim says, you Rudy Poo jabronis. Everyone, take a week off and quit. Elliott wins.
Woo!
Thank you.
That's
That
what
ain't
I
right.
was hoping for, right?
How it's gonna work. Oh my gosh, am I out of freaking ink?
Mike forfeits.
Yeah, we are looking at the screen of the fan competitor, Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy, are you involved in an upcoming project?
I am not. No. Well, I'm working on a short story for Nasser. That's about it.
Gosh,
Wait, you're writing it for him?
No. Well, I helped write it. He sent it to me, and I made that he did the
some
story.
notes.
So yeah. But yeah, I'm just doing a short story for him. So
it's a good start, Nasser. At least you used a computer.
Come on.
Dynamo said Edwin
Nasser's cool.
made me cringe. Oh, I think we have Dynamo is not a fan of the wrestling lingo. I hear you, Dynamo. Can't promise not to make you cringe again. I am at heart a boomer. It's gonna happen. All right, let's check in with Mr. Malin. Okay, if everybody remembers from earlier, oh, that's so weird. Why is that doing that?
Because you're a boomer, baby.
Let me make sure that John is broadcasting because it just got kind of weird. Let's see.
Just got weird.
There we go. And we'll give YouTube a second to catch up.
When did I get muted?
I don't know.
That's pretty much as soon as start talking.
I think I'm being sabotaged by Boyette.
No,
Man,
I'm really not. But
And his payments have paid off.
I'm trying to figure out why I've got you presented, and you're not being caught in YouTube though. It's still showing Jiminy Cricket. Let me refresh this.
YouTube has actually been doing some funky stuff lately.
All right, I've got it clicked on John Malin. All right,
Well, if you can see it, Edwin, then that's as much as I can do.
Present to everyone. Okay. And then we'll give it a second and see if YouTube. All right, here we go. All right, finally it called it. Good. All right. So if everybody remembers before, and do you still have the busy layer or does that all get deleted?
It turns into my blue line.
Okay, if everybody remembers, I mean, he had a rough out that just had all kinds of lines, a lot of motion in different stuff, and then it comes down, it reduces it to this super clean. Yeah, so we go from here where he's captured a lot of information. You can still see the dynamic action. He kind of figures out the lines he likes, and then it comes to this. Very clean, very crisp, very powerful. Looking good, Mr. Malin.
Malin Militia. Back Trixie Kane. Indiegogo.
Kane.
All right. And earlier, Mr. Miller had told us about a GoFundMe. Let me share this to the chat. Okay, this is a GoFundMe link. This is for a family that is friends with the Millers, and let's take a look at this GoFundMe real quick. I share my screen. Let's see. Make sure that YouTube is caught up. Give it a second. Here we go. Okay, we are on the GoFundMe. They've got a $20,000 goal. Okay. This is for medical bills. This is Stand By Kim. Good looking family here. As some of you may know, our sister-in-law, Kim Pittman, was rushed to the hospital late Monday night, March 4th, this week. Kim and Ollie's evening started as normal and was ending as normal with Kim going in to tell her girls good night. And it's updating on me, sorry. During their nightly bedtime routine, Kim started complaining of a stiff neck. She said she couldn't move her head. Her eyesight started to become somewhat of a tunnel vision. And let me see if I can freeze this. Every time I try and read it, it updates, which is fantastic because they're getting donations. Let me copy this one. All right, here we go. She said that she couldn't move her head. Her eyesight started to become somewhat of a tunnel vision, and a major headache began. She described it as the worst pain she had ever felt, and this woman has birthed 4 children. Ollie said that we're going to the hospital. Kim said, "Give me just a moment to see if this goes away." He immediately thought, if this is not better in 10 seconds, we're going to the hospital.
That's right.
When he turned back around, she was unconscious. He checked her breathing and called 911. Kim was unresponsive for 10 full minutes, while her children were in a panic. After a quick ride to the hospital, she was admitted to the ER and given a CAT scan. It was showed that she had suffered a brain aneurysm, and she is still in critical condition. Ollie is self-employed and is needed to take time off from his chiropractic business to be with her and their children. He is also needed to cancel some comic conventions that he sells art at to help supplement their income. As they are a single income family, the lack of work combined with this unexpected medical emergency will be too extensive for them to handle on their own. Please say a prayer and donate to help this amazing family stay afloat, all right? And so, if you can help, help. If you can help,
Yeah,
help.
always try that sounds like they're doing it.
And thank you very much. Thank you very much for your kindness and for your charity.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's go back down the line. And before I do that, let's get a quick time check here. Let's see. It is now 17:51. And so, gentlemen, 35 minutes have already elapsed. All right. I am looking at the Blacklist universe. I see ink going down on the page.
That is correct, sir.
All right. Got a classic silhouette. Miller is going with a classic tribute. I love it.
Great.
That's awesome.
Old school like the old school, peoples.
All right. Brian Shear. Brian Shear is constructing some gorgeous hair. Take a look at this.
Oh, wow.
Nice technique. Nice technique. What kind of brush or pen are you using there, Brian?
This is the Pentel Pocket Brush with Rapidograph Ultra Draw ink.
Is that a quick drawing? Is that a quick drying ink?
Yeah, it dries pretty quick, and it'll if I put marker over, it'll hold too. Won't smear very much, if at all.
All right, great silhouette. Another classic costume. Some beautifully constructed hair.
Is that the ink that used to be? I think it used to be Universal.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. Did you ever notice that they spelled Universal wrong on that?
Yes.
They spell it with an E? How do they
No,
spell it?
like I think 2 of the letters are backwards or some crap like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. But.
All right, and if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, please share out the link to social media, and let's get some more people in here to share in the joy, the love, and the fantastic art. All right, and you're looking at Brian Shear. Again, gorgeous looking hair. Well done. All right, Kana White, wasting no time. What'd you use for reference on this, Kana?
The old uniform, but I'm modifying it, kind of bring it into today. And as far as character-wise, I'm using Pam Grier.
Nice. Foxy Brown.
Yes, sir.
All right, looking good. And again, this is what Marvel could have had, but we got the roller derby reject. Yay, Marvel. All right, Mr. Ellis Goodson, shaping up nicely.
Yeah, it just occurred to me, I was talking about all this preliminary time we've got, and that'll make it doubly disappointing to do a really bad product, won't it?
Well, you've got a nice start here. Just make sure you ink that face right. Give us a beautiful lady in it. I bet everybody will love it.
Well, okay. If snarling is beautiful, she's already there.
Speaking of beautiful ladies, let's check in on Mr. Gary Shipman.
Oh, man.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, with the Calvin and Hobbes inspired style.
Yep, I wanted to deliver tonight, and I wanted you guys to get a run for your money. So,
thanks, Gary.
Here it is.
So you stopped that and started something new? Oh,
I might.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. I mean, that probably should have took you about 10 minutes to do.
You have faith in me, John. Thanks.
All right, so now here's a question. Here's a question for our pros. This comes from the chat. This is Iron Vent Designs. Anyone in the chat who should play grown-up Monica Rambeau in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Brie Larson.
I kind of like the lady they were going to have play her. Would have been good.
Who are they gonna have play her?
She played on she's on a Netflix TV show. What was it called? I have to find it. I can't remember her name, but
the gal from Game of Thrones.
No.
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 You know who I'm talking about?
Yes. No. The one that's like
It's like 3 black people on Game of Thrones.
she's talking about the one that's like loyal to
Danny.
Yeah.
Again,
Danny.
there's 3 black people on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, she's a good pick though. I'll go with that.
I don't know if she's a good pick. I mean, she's sexy, but that's about.
There's somebody named Danny on Game of Thrones. I don't know. It just seems like a
Daenerys.
Daenerys. Okay.
Daenerys.
But real fans call her Danny.
Okay. I was going to say it sounds like a pretty pedestrian kind of name. Like, Bill. Chuck on Game of Thrones.
Boy, we're looking at Elliott Fernandez. Those are some gorgeous looking lips on Ms. Monica there.
Hey. I don't play around. I don't play around.
I'm using the same brush because I heard how Elliott loaded his brush up with that ink and that brush, and it just won't work the way I see Elliott using it.
Who's gonna take the bait?
Well, Ellis, it's okay. They don't call me the Magic Man for nothing.
It's not the same.
All right, again, this is Elliott Fernandez. All right, let us check in with the fan competitor, Jiminy Cricket. Hey, now.
Jiminy Cricket.
Looking mighty fine there, Mr. Cricket.
Oh, thanks. My goal is to actually finish.
So how many people have already, they're trying to be sneaky about it, but they've already gone off and seen the movie?
Well,
Have you
it's
seen the
not
movie?
out, so the only people that have seen it have seen sneak previews.
Oh, okay. So it's not out yet. Okay.
I saw it though.
What'd you think? You've had an extensive review, I guess. Yeah. How many hits did you get for that extensive review?
I don't know. Let me see. Where am I at so far? 3,800 so far.
Wow.
Let's see. Jeremiah Jones says, I see Calvin, but who is going to be Hobbs, Gary? Who's going to be Hobbs?
Brie Larson.
There you go, Mr. Jeremiah Jones. All right. We have a $5 super chat from Professor Geek. Now, Professor Geek has got a cool little project going on called Tales from the Stacks. Tales from the Stacks. And one of our competitors right here has done a sexy cover for that.
Yeah. That's the John Malin cover, not the Kyung Lee cover.
Wow.
Well, in fairness, they are both very, very fantastic covers. But once again, that is Tales from the Stacks. That is a horror anthology from our good friend Professor Geek, and that's not just a made-up title. I can confirm that he is both a geek and a professor, hence the name Professor Geek. All right, and he paid for a super chat. He says, "I just finished the excellent Graveyard Shift. A review is forthcoming, and I eagerly await the next issue of William the Last."
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Coming at
William
you.
the Last. Mr. Brian Shearer.
Issue came out today, actually.
Right.
So go to your comic shop and purchase it.
If there's still a comic shop in your town.
Indeed.
Yeah. If they're not all in bankruptcy and in foreclosure. And good Lord, I don't even really want to look at post from Comics Pros outside of Comicsgate anymore. I was reading today, and Jen Bartel was writing something about like how comic characters would be ashamed of fans now, and then that weirdo from DC, the managing editor from Vertigo, talking about having these violent fantasies, dreaming about like these characters assaulting fans. Get out of here! Get out of here! DC is cut to like 50% of its titles. All of your peers are going to be homeless and eating ramen, and you want to bash on fans, you idiot. Stop it. Stop it.
I love
All that matters is the ideology to those people.
Yeah, but it's not the good ramen with like the fish cake and all the garnishes. It's like that 75-cent cup of noodle. You know what I mean? Where you could taste the chemicals. It's not good ramen. It's the ramen of poverty and sorrow.
The ramen of poverty and sorrow.
The ramen of mustard and racism.
It's true.
All right, so let's look in here with Mr. Ben Jones. Ben, if you have 5 seconds, can you zoom us out? Hey now. I'm seeing some Asgardian elements in this image. I love it. Love it. Very powerful.
Yeah, I love my lightning.
Hey, that color job on Mike's piece.
Oh yeah, Ben, did you catch last week's Drawn and Quartered?
No.
All right, so there is this colorist. He's coloring Cyberfall. Guy's name is Kyle Ritter.
Oh yeah, I know Kyle. Yeah.
He is a beast, man. He's a beast. He colored a couple of the pieces from last week's Drawn and Quartered, and they were, man, powerful stuff.
Yeah, Kyle's amazing.
Yeah, that guy can draw and color. So
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And he has a project coming out called Starblades.
Yep. And he can write.
Yeah, I'm working on the cover for right here.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna
For
cut
what?
up.
Starblades?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
Can't wait for the anime.
Lucky you.
All right, so check this out. Check this out.
You have to do one for Oscar, John.
All right, so Ben, this was the piece that Mike drew. And did you add any more detail after the show, Mike? Or all right, but the colors.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyle Ritter is a beast.
Shazam!
Yeah, he colored a couple though, but
Yeah, I might have that made up as a metal print. Looks sick.
Yeah, you should.
Let's see. We got a
Beautiful.
question. Hang on. Let me put it back on the artist though before I check in. I'm going to put the screen on Mr. Brian Shearer, and then let's dip into chat. Beowulf, this question is for Ben Jones. He says, "I missed out on Ben Jones' Asgard. Is there any way to get in on that still, or will they be a second printing?"
At this point, it has to be after the initial guys. Once they get their books and whatever I have left over, then I'll open up a store and see if anybody else wants in. Then we'll go from there. But you had to get in first, like these guys.
Yep. Got to get in early. I think, Ben, was I the first person who interviewed you, or did somebody beat me to it?
I think you were the first.
Yeah, because I remember talking to you here. It was
either you or John first.
Yeah, John is great with his his presents too. He does a great job with that.
Yeah, thanks. I'm a humble guy. I need no credit.
And where I met Ben was right here in the audience of the Blacklist universe. Yeah, but as soon as I saw Asgard, I knew Ben was like just an amazing talent.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, you are, dude. Stop.
All right, let's check in with Mr. King White. As some people call him, the White Marvel.
Only you, Elliott. Only you.
Some people would say it's a common mainstream media trick. Some people would say.
All right, I've got some more. I've got some more.
What? Alice?
Yeah, what?
Oh my God, Alice is great. He's on his own world.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to you guys.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at these drawings. Okay, this is from George Peter Gatsis. He's got a project called Joe King on Indiegogo right now, and that's a good looking.
Yes.
That is a good looking Monica Rambeau. Well done.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right, here is Mike Murphy. He stopped by in the chat. His project is called Samurai and Dinosaurs. Looking good, Mike Murphy. Getting some progress pictures. All right, now here we go. Hey, we got some talent here. This is Anne Graham.
Oh, nice.
Monica ready for inking.
Nice.
Cool. That is dynamic. All right, we saw this piece earlier. This is from Tim D'Alessandro.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, wow.
All right, and this is from Bug and a Flea. He's a longtime audience member. It got a little bit of a. Anybody ever seen The Incredibles? Got a little bit of that kind of vibe to it.
Oh yeah, I love her face. Her expression. It's awesome.
Yeah. All right, and a little bit further along, looks like he tweaked his pose a little bit, but looking good. And inked. Oh, he went back with the looked like he was trying to figure it out, but then he went with this pose right here, and that came out good.
Cool.
Right. He says he likes the pencil better, but well, he's got some interesting elements in his shading, in his pencil work. But that ink is solid work. Good job, Bug and a Flip. Good job. All right. Wow. Here's a powerful silhouette. This is from John Doherty.
It was like a John Malin drawing.
Oh, hold up. Let me see.
It's got some Kyung Lee elements to it. She is. That's a
It's like if John Malin and Ken Lee had a baby.
It's a robust,
John Malin.
a thick Monica, red
I like
beans
this
and
shot.
rice Monica. I like
Daring.
it. All right. And well, we got another one. We got the Dandy Martian. Got some good looking boots on this Monica. All right, we'll keep them coming. Oh, we got a couple more. We got Michael Lynch with a work in progress. Solid work. He's got
these offline ones are that shows you how popular this is. All these
So some aren't actually fan. It's like they're actually like, like you're not really like fan art, man. It's like start fan against fan love or stats, whatever you want to call it, man. It's like they're pro. And a lot of them are amazing.
All right.
What Kanan is saying is that they're pros acting to be fans so they can get higher since Kanan is a jerk, vote Malin Militia.
No, I'm saying that level, the level is like really good.
Sure.
So now, John.
Sure.
That's what I heard too, John. I heard the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys look alike.
You say we look alike? What the?
You're thinking like you're secretly you're secretly Malin Militia. You know?
You think that's what it is? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I got your number.
I don't think it's a secret.
All right, and I had a couple of people DM me some, so I'll put those in my post too to share this out. Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of entries tonight. Again, if you like what you're seeing, here tonight, you're enjoying this programming from Mr. Mike Miller. He does all kinds of great shows, all kinds of great content. Please hit the button to subscribe and the bell to get those notifications. And again, if you're feeling charitable, hit that thumbs up, hit it twice. All right. Speaking of which, let's check in on Mr. Mike Miller.
And let's just remind everyone who's here, their link is in the description if you want to follow them on YouTube.
That's super awesome of you, Mike. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, bro.
All right, Mike. That's a nice technique on that hair. You went with kind of that's not the most modern, but kind of the intermediate modern for the hair.
That's awesome.
Hey, Mike, I'm not in the description.
You're not?
Yeah, because you were going to bump me.
You just take the time to go look.
Yeah, because I didn't know that you could do
now
that.
You're making me take the time to go fix it. I'm trying to do an art contest here.
It's Gary.
You were late, Gary.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, shut up, Gary.
Yeah, you kind of were.
All right, so Mike, what's your technique to get that fine oscillation on the brush like that?
Hold on, I'm making something in the freaking editor so I can get Gary. I just kind of go back and forth.
That would define oscillating.
I just start, kind of like I'm doing a telephone cord or something.
Right. Yeah, it's a real fine oscillation. Looking good. That is a nice technique to produce those strands. Good. All right, let's check in with Mr. Brian Shearer. Hey, now.
Oh, I need to plug Paranormals.
I was just going to do it for you.
Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. on my channel, youtube.com/Brian Shearer. Me and Elliott. Oh, yeah. Probing the mysteries of the universe. Don't miss it.
Was that the EMF meter going off? Was that
I think we got an EVP. There's a ghost trying to talk to us here.
Brian,
What, Mike?
Elliott would shut up for 5 seconds. Sure.
Whoa.
Wow.
Or you should dig into the controversy about whether or not Michael Jackson is actually dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have to do that.
Good one.
We are on it.
All right. So let's get a quick yes or no. I'm going to start down the. I'm going to start with Ben Jones. Ben Jones, Tupac, alive or dead?
Tupac.
I don't know about Tupac. I know Tupac's still alive.
Whoa. Tupac is still alive. Okay, we got one. We got one. Yes, Blacklist Universe. Tupac, alive or dead?
Alive.
Brian Shearer,
Dead.
Kana White,
Dead.
Ellis Goodson.
What?
I don't know. Yes, John Denver is dead.
What is an acceptable answer from both you and Gary Shipman? We'll skip ahead to Elliott Fernandez.
I think he's dead.
Jiminy Cricket.
Two-pack of what?
Exactly. John Malin.
He was in my house last week and he owes me $5.
I believe it.
That punk.
I don't know about no 2-pack, but I killed a 6-pack last night.
All right. All right, let's check in with Kana White. Kana White. All right. So now tell the audience how you think about when you're doing something like a boot.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to give that nice illusion so it doesn't just look like a block at the end of a column or at the end of a tube.
Yeah, keep Cannon talking.
No, it just I use shadows kind of define the shapes and stuff and things. So just basically picking your light source kind of helps you. If you use this style, it's important to know where your light's coming from, because otherwise it can look really weird. Like she's actually lit from the bottom, just because once I'm finished, you'll see why. But
give us a demonstration of that.
I'm doing it now, Elliott. As I do.
On a separate drawing.
No, this is the demonstration. See, I'm doing the flap of her boot right here. See, there we go.
Okay.
It's gonna distract me. No, but yeah, I like to use shadow to kind of define the shapes and things. So that's kind of how I do them. I'm not sure if that answered the question, but hopefully it did.
All right. Well, Michael Clan says.
Guess not.
Michael Clan says, "Dang, Keenan, crazy good." And so I'm going to assume that was an acceptable answer. All right. So that is Kana White. Let's check in with Mr. Ellis Goodson.
Hey, have you guys ever heard the term "you fight like you train"? I need to get some training in.
Well,
what I'm doing, I got a real washy product when I filled in with a Copic marker. Now I'm going over it with black. I'm going to do a Magnolia kind of pick out with her form now. The Copic, I had to correct it. Copic.
And if you will, please, I think since sometimes we have these camera issues with you, when you get done with this.
Okay, I'll scan it. It's looking great. You
really
I'm kidding.
From what I could see, it looks strong. It looks strong.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I need to get her star fields kind of firmed up a little bit.
All right, gentlemen, let's see. You have 57 minutes remaining.
What?
Dang.
Let's check in on Mr. Gary Shipman. Gary, you're going to have time for a nap. Or are you going to get
Yeah, but I'm wondering why Mike put my name at the bottom of the description.
Gary is funny. Gary has very good deadpan humor.
I was serious. No, I'm kidding.
I don't think
Whoa.
Mike even responded to that.
All right.
I am
And
not going to respond to that.
let's catch up with Mr. Elliott Fernandez. Give YouTube a second to catch up. Hey now, that is a powerful physique. Again, this is what we could have had. This is what we could have had, but we had the bench warmer for the ladies softball team. And instead of Monica Rambeau, we've got Chloe, or whatever her name is. What is her name?
We
Brie
got
Larson?
whitewashing Brie Larson, who
Yeah.
took the job of a black woman.
Well, looks good. Looks good. Turning in a solid piece tonight, Mr. Fernandez.
Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very, very much.
All right, let's catch up with Mr. Jiminy Cricket. Now we're coming along. Time is fleeing, young man. You feeling?
Yes, I
you feeling strong?
know.
You feeling strong about getting this inked up? Looking good?
I'm
No
taking
pressure.
it 1 second at a time, Edwin. 1 second at a time.
Okay, so you have got right now. You've got 256 people and attentively looking at the way you've trimmed your fingernails there.
Oh, good. I use my teeth.
Coffee is
Yeah. Go
coffee is for
go
close.
check out my YouTube channel, Illustration by Design. I'd appreciate it. And subscribe.
Very good. Illustration by Design. But no, bold choice. You didn't go with the safe pose. You went with something strong. I can respect that. All right,
Yeah.
let's check in with Mr. Malin. All right now.
Yeah. Now I got to give her the wet look. This is for the win, guys.
Oh, very
They're all
nice.
shiny.
Very good, Malin. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
That's
somewhere
nice.
around 1996, they did some weird storylines with some of the other characters in Captain Marvel, his segment. You know, some of the Krees, and she kind of stopped using the name, and then the name kind of stayed dormant for almost a decade, and then they relaunched it with Kelly Sue Badonkadonk.
Made her white.
Yeah, and boring.
And SJW made a black character white. Think about it, everybody. Think about it.
Yep.
But they relaunched it 10 times. This is the
10
10th
times.
iteration of
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
Well, apparently feminist icons are kind of touchy like that. Where you gonna?
Yeah. Definition of insanity.
Feminist icons don't like to be touched. Edwin.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Miller, I'm going to step away from the computer for just one moment. I'm going to put all the cameras on free rotate.
All right. Does anybody have any questions about the Captain Marvel movie?
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah. Did it play out like it was workmanlike? Did it not seem like they were doing anything that thrilled you?
No, the first half was pretty kind of dull. Like they did this thing where she comes to Earth in the 90s, and then they played it up, but it didn't feel like something from the 90s. It felt like a 70s
TV show?
sitcom for like half. It really did. I mean, the music and everything. It's like, and they turned Nick Fury into this like sad little sidekick for Her Majesty.
His voice is all cracking when he pets that cat. Yeah, I heard that.
Well, that's what I hear is everybody likes the cat.
That's embarrassing.
It was completely embarrassing for Samuel L. Jackson's character. Because they
emasculated him.
Yeah, completely. And they even said in there that this was his time at SHIELD, right? So he had already gone from a buck private all the way to a colonel in the armed forces, and then he worked as a spy and a killer in the CIA, and then he'd already gone through that entire lifespan, and then he was here at SHIELD, and he's like,
thankful to Brie Larson for setting him free.
Doofus.
Just
teaching him everything he knows about being a man.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, I do have a question.
Yeah.
I heard that there is in the closing scenes, does it tie to the new Avengers movie?
Yeah.
The end credits.
Yeah.
Everybody does. Okay, cool.
I think you can see those on YouTube already.
Okay.
The end credits were already leaked. I think by the time I got home.
So are there awful spoilers you could be laying on us, but you aren't?
Oh, I spoiled the whole thing on my review.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, because in my review it said spoilers, so I don't want to do that for this audience unless they want it.
In case they want to dodge them, yeah.
So, I mean, what would you grade it, Mike? Just
if you could somehow remove Brie Larson from the whole movie, I would have given it like maybe a 7 out of 10. But with Brie Larson, it brings it down to probably a 4.
Okay.
Wow. That is not good.
No, she's literally just.
So you think it was wrongly cast for her?
Yep. I don't know how she's ever been cast in anything. That girl cannot act her way out of a paper bag. It is sad. I mean, acting is reacting. Acting is living in the moment and responding to your situation and people. And she's just like, she just feels like she's sitting there waiting to say her lines every single time. Like some fresh acting student.
How did you want to do as far as portraying Marvel?
Jude Law. Oh, you want spoilers?
I mean, I'm not gonna see it in the theater, man. So I mean, honestly,
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it streaming one day. I don't need to know all this stuff.
Yeah, don't ruin it for people in the chat.
I will say Jude Law is great in everything he does. I don't think I've ever seen him do something poorly in a movie. He's just a great and very charismatic actor. So
good.
He's great at whatever character he's playing.
Yeah.
In that movie.
He said in that movie.
It's a little hint right there just for you. Mike didn't say that.
What was Jude Law's best performance?
Captain Marvel.
Existence.
Say Captain Marvel.
I'm trying to think. He's been in so.
He was good in AI. I liked him in AI.
Yeah, he was pretty good. The whole idea of Spielberg doing AI, though, it was a Kubrick film. He could have pulled it off, but
he was bad.
It wasn't taking him too long, though.
Yeah.
I liked him in the Talented Mr. Ripley.
Oh, that's good now.
Yeah, that's true.
Is any of these film buffs here seen Purple Noon ever? It's the French version of the Talented Mr. Ripley.
All right.
Yeah. Pretty good movie. It's got an even better twist ending.
Oh, cool.
Is that an original version or is it a remake of some sort?
No, it came well before the any other version, I think, of The Talented Mr. Ripley. I believe it's the first.
Yeah. They're making a Ripley movie since the 60s.
Yeah.
I have one with Dennis Hopper in it.
Well, what's that woman's name that wrote all the things?
Patricia Highwater.
High Smith, maybe?
Highsmith, yeah, thank you. Patricia Highsmith. Thank you.
Yeah, she wrote more than, because Ripley goes on from there. He gets away with things. I mean, he goes on and becomes a ne'er-do-well in a couple other stories.
Yep. John Malkovich played him in one movie.
Yes, and it was a pretty good movie.
Mm.
The premise is that he runs across a guy that he's going to do in because he insulted him. And but then he has a change of heart to where he goes over to his side. I guess you describe that as well. That's how you tell a story. You make it interesting. The guy changes his mind.
Hey, Miller, got a comment for you that might make you feel good.
Yeah.
This is from Comics Gator. He says, Mr. Miller, I just finished reading Lone Star. I looked up Blacklist Universe to find you. Best comic I've read this year. Love it. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow. You, but how'd you get it if you didn't know who I was?
I don't know.
So we'll take on the Indiegogo.
We'll take that comment anyway. And we had a $5 super chat from Bogus Fortune. And he says, when you have a strong female character, all male main characters must be bumbling and inept lest they show up the lead. Well, if it's an SJW strong female character. Ripley was pretty good.
Alita.
Yeah. Who was the young lady that was in the Terminator films?
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
Hamilton.
And Grease.
Grease, yeah. I like
Beowulf wants to know. He says, John Malin.
Yo.
He says, Edwin, why did John Malin put Brie Larson's feet on Monica Rambeau?
Oh,
it's true. It's true.
It's the only kind of feat John Malin knows how to do.
Is a folder with extensive pictures.
Oh yeah, I know this audience, guys.
Here's some famous last words. This needs some spatter on it.
Whoa.
All right, this is a PG show. This is a family-friendly show, so that better be an artistic technique.
Ellis is always taking this to the gutter.
Yeah, kind of working.
That better not be degenerate.
Boy, I guess I don't have the right consistency. Oh yeah, that worked.
All right. And let's see. We have got Comics and Illustration Studio 7.62 in our audience. And he's got an Indiegogo campaign called Hero. Check this out. This is also a great value for the money. And this is a kid-friendly book. This is a kid-friendly book. Kind of got a similar kind of vibe to Packin's Land, albeit with anthropomorphic characters. Looks real good. So check that out. It's called
Somebody Whittling Wood.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done with my spattering.
Holy crap.
You're so impatient with Ellis.
Ellis is on my last nerve. I don't know why. Ellis, jeez. You and Gary.
Wait a minute. Are we allowed to whittle?
Apparently.
Okay, well, note to self.
I like how Gary sounds like he's way back in the back of the van.
Yeah, go look at the description. I'm at the very bottom.
And all right, stop being selfish for a minute. I just dropped a GoFundMe link into chat. Please go check this out. This family is good friends with the Miller family. Unfortunately, the wife and mother of this family had a brain aneurysm. They're a sole income family, and so they need some help. They're having some real rough times right now. If you've got a couple of dollars to spare, please send it their way. Charity is where it's at.
Gary knows one.
All right, sounds like Ethan's stream is winding up. It says, here comes Ethan's crowd in 5 minutes. Again, please, if you like what you're seeing, share it out. Give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, hit the button to subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Miller, looks like I have got some more. I've got some more draw along entries. Take a look at these.
Cool.
They're coming. They're coming fast and furious tonight, and there are some amazing pieces. Share this out. Again, so glad this came around. All right, so we've seen this one. This was from I'll get the guy's name. I had to post this for him. The great Captain Marvel. Hey, here's Matthew Weldon with a work in progress.
Yeah, well
Oh
done.
no!
You got going.
It's all up.
All right, let's go ahead and give him a heart and a retweeteroo there for Mr. Weldon.
Yeah, see, Matthew isn't drawing some 5-second little cartoon character.
Well, he is. But that's just what his 5-second cartoon characters look like.
Yeah.
And then we got George Peter Gansis. We saw this one earlier, looking good. Mike Murphy. This was the work in progress. He's a little bit further along. Looks like he's starting to put some inks down. Hey, that's with those inks, that's taking a right nice shape. Good job, Mr. Mike Murphy. Okay. Ann Graham said she was ready for inking here. Hey, here is Doug Tenapple.
Hey.
Oh, Dirty Doug. He says, I win. I win, John.
That is pretty good.
That is a nice pose. Looking good, Mr. Tenapple. All right. We saw
She has
Tim.
no ears.
Does she not have ears? Oh, she doesn't have ears. Looks like she's in bare feet, though, so that's going to count for something. All right, let's keep going down. We saw Tim D'Alessandro's earlier. We saw John Doherty's earlier. Here's another work in progress by Sam Dunham. Facundo.
Whoa, whoa. Take it into that language.
You're right.
All right, looking good. A bug and a flea. He had a couple of his works in progress, and again, he wasn't too sure. He said he liked his pencils better, but good looking work. This is a cool look.
Yeah, chill out that widow's peak a little bit, bug and a flea. Otherwise, yeah, good job.
All right. Hey, look at this. We've even got a time lapse drawing.
Animation. Wow. I'm
Hey,
not
take notes.
inadequate.
Take notes, Gary.
Guy had time to draw and do video.
Selena Hernandez. Good work. Good work. Wow.
Yeah, we should get her on here.
Selena.
How come John keeps taking shots at me?
You're on recorded, Gary.
Because you can do more than what you're doing, and you choose not to.
John, you could do more than you're doing, and you choose not to.
Level up, Gary. Level up.
All right, so this was Benjamin Hopwood. He was the one I showed earlier. Looking good, Benjamin Hopwood. Okay, Dandy Martian. Dandy Martian showing some inks there. Hey, that came right along. Well done. Wow, Topher. Good work here. Good work here. Looking good. So many contributions. I love it. All right, let's go back to the pros. Let's go back to the pros, and let's go down Murderer's Row here and see what we've got to see. Let's start with Mr. Ben Jones. All right, now.
Oh, she killed Carl Danvers.
Yeah, Carl.
Yeah, I need to add Carl on there.
Mm-hmm. Nice job, Ben.
That is looking good. Hey, Ben, are you off this Friday?
This Friday, no. I'm working weekends for the rest of this month.
Okay. Okay. I was going to say, sometime you got to stop by Friday night auctions and come put a
I'm off.
list of piece with it. All right. Let's check in with.
Ben spends his weekend trying to convince the American population that the Earth is in fact round.
Don't start that.
All right. Let's see. And Chester Busby is letting me know that the straw poll is ready. Thank you very much, Chester.
How much time is there?
Hey, Chester, if you can, could you find the link to Brad Ashworth's campaign, The Handyman? Supposedly that was going live today. Let's see. All right, time check. Let's see. 1840
At least 20 minutes.
minus 17, 16, 24. You got about 36 minutes remaining.
Gee whiz.
Fastest 2 hours in media.
No kidding.
And again, this is Mike Miller, your host with the most.
Oh,
Man, hopefully Kyle Ritter's watching tonight because some of these would color up right sharp too. How would you render the whites in this and add some action in this?
talking to me?
Yeah.
Looking at mine?
I'm talking to you, Mr. Miller.
Oh, yeah, but you're looking at somebody else's art.
Oh my God, Mike! It's on a delay on YouTube.
I'm not looking at YouTube.
I've got it on you. So it's acting a little bit tetchy tonight.
I
Sometimes
can see.
I've got to click a couple of times.
Edgy.
I'm telling you, it was funky like that for me the other night too. I don't know what's going on with this crazy channel. Jane, get me off this crazy thing. How would I do what? Colors on this? What are you talking about?
Yeah, like making that white jump out, like the white inner costume jump out. How would you do that without washing out the detail?
I don't know. Depends on what the background is. It's color reflective, so probably blues or purples, and then maybe some yellow highlights. Kind of give you a contrast both ends. But I am going to spatter some stars in the background.
Whoa. Oh my God. The
That
kid.
ain't what it sounded like to me.
All right, Brian.
Mine, man, filthy.
Earlier, someone was calling your technique around the hands the Kirby crackle.
Yeah.
So tell me about the Kirby crackle. What is the Kirby?
Jack Kirby rendered energy effects. He did the little black dots back in the day. That was the old school energy effect. It's fitting since I'm doing the old school Captain Marvel.
All right. You going to join us for the Friday night auctions this week?
Yep, I will be there.
Very good. Hopefully you bring this piece.
I love her psycho look, Brian.
Thanks.
Once I tell you this, you guys are gonna notice it a lot more. But watch how many times in like animation and drawings where they give people these scowls and then they give them smiles. It's completely a psycho look, but they do it on good guys all the time. It's ridiculous. I think they did it with the bee from Honeycomb, and I think they did it with Chuck E. Cheese too.
Bee from Honeycomb?
Yeah, where they all have like attitude now. Yeah. Well, this was then, but yeah.
Sounds like a VH1 documentary.
Yeah. That face is only a face that a villain makes, but now it's more and more it's put on good guys. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Justin Ward says, I hate the way Edwin Boyette says Tinapple. Yeah. If that's the worst thing you've got to hate tonight, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Life is good.
I think you're pronouncing it right.
No, it's Tinapple.
Is it Tinapple? Well, it was. It was.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It was. If
long have you known Doug?
If he wants to step to me, engage in some manly 50 cuffs, he can get a tenaple out of me. Until then, it's Doug Tenaple.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you were talking about that uplighting. Yeah, looking good, brother.
Shouldn't that be attached to her arms? Oh, does she have a trench coat on? What's going on here, Kanan?
It's attached to her. It's attached to her arm.
Fake it till you make it.
Kanan, you going to join us for Friday night auctions this Friday?
Yes, I will.
All right. And it's looking sharp. Again, this is what we could have had, but instead, we got Brie Larson pushing a Jeep because nobody in their life has ever push-started a car in neutral. So apparently that is, if you can push a car, you can take out Thanos. All right, this is Mr. Keenan White. Let's check in with Weird Ellis Goodson. How you doing, Ellis?
Pretty good. I'm taking some glare off of it, and I'll scan it here as what I get voted. See my scowl?
Widow's Peak. What's going on? With receding hairlines or something?
Looks like she's ready to be on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise.
Here we go.
Sitting right next to Captain Kirk.
All I see is Kanan's.
Yeah.
Is it really doing that again? Let's try.
Yep.
Even in the hangout. Oh, now it is. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Nobody believes me.
Sorry.
So is it Russell or is it Ellis Goodson?
It's Russell Goodson 1 for getting to me on Twitter. That was me. I canceled my old Twitter account when I got disgusted with Twitter. And, you do that on a fairly regular basis. And,
I've never done it.
Oh, really?
Go ahead.
But you've had continuity on yours for how long have you been a member?
Twitter since, I don't know, when did Twitter come out?
When it started. Okay.
I don't know. I'm asking. I've been on there a long time. Years. Probably over a decade. I don't know.
I can tell. My brother joined right when it started. Hold on a second.
Your brother better than me?
My brother joined so long ago. His Twitter handle is just Tom Miller. But it's just at Tom Miller.
Why are you doxing your brother?
Man, he hates that dude.
Sounds like it.
I joined March of 2009. There you go.
Wow, it tells you. Yeah.
Tom Miller is like an undoxable name, though. Probably like 1 million Tom Millers in the United States.
Yeah, and he's on Twitter so rarely that you can scroll down really quickly to get to the bottom of this. Oh my gosh.
Gary's given us some action, some dynamic. We just lost somebody. Who did we lose? Did we lose Cricket? Lost Mr. Jiminy Cricket. Hopefully he returns soon.
Forfeit. Oh, sorry. I'm waiting for Kanan to forfeit.
No, I'm not forfeiting.
All right. Speaking of jerkmongers, let's check back in with Elliott Fernandez. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now.
Elliott's got my vote.
Oh, John. That's kind of you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 2007. Twitter started in 2007.
Wow. Jeez. It's 12 years.
Let's see. Iron Vet Design says he's spending his time on the road listening to D&Q. Well, keep your eyes on.
Hear me?
Yeah, sure can.
Okay.
Your hands on the wheel and your eyes Or what is it? Keep your eyes on the road,
Disconnected
your
there.
hands upon the wheel.
Yeah. Drive safe, our friend. Drive safe. Star Tiger says, "You gonna be late again, Elliott? Are you gonna be late? You gonna get her done? You gonna get her done, Mr. Fernandez?"
I don't know.
How much time we got left?
Let's see. Let's do a quick time check. It is now 18:49, 17:16. 1 hour and 33 minutes have elapsed. You have 27 minutes remaining.
I think I have time.
My criticism is that Edwin should get a sound effects soundboard. Mr. Miller, do we have a budget? Do we have a budget for a sound effects soundboard? And horns for when I could probably get like a little bicycle horn.
You can get those for free. Nights on sets.
Or where you go like wah wah or stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I need the bum tiss. I need that.
Yeah, a little keyboard that's got all your built-in go-to stuff.
All right, and so this is Elliott Fernandez. Let's check in on Mr. Cricket. Mr. Cricket.
Is he back?
Yeah.
He is back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Looking good.
Crunch time, crunch time, crunch time.
Well, let's see. You've got 26 minutes and 30 seconds. Get her done.
Yep. That's the goal.
All right, let's check back in with Mr. Mayland. Mr. Mayland looking strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mailing it in again.
When I grow up, I want to be just like John Malin.
Yeah.
Not like Kanan.
You remind me of the Cosby Show when they sit around and play cards.
But a little bit like Ben Jones. Definitely not Kanan.
James Hayes.
Practice have nothing but love for you, Elliott.
Uh-huh. If you did, you wouldn't come back. Shut your mouth.
Said John Malin. I'm gonna put the camera on Ben Jones for just a little bit. And I'm gonna dip over into Twitter and see if anybody has tossed any more updates our way. So many good pieces. Hey, we got one from Vinny Tartamella too. We'll give it a couple minutes and then we'll check back in on the fans. The fans and various pros. We got some pros in this stack.
Bill Sienkiewicz.
Oh, that would
Watch it religiously.
be a treat.
That'd be awesome. Need to get him on.
Yeah.
I agree.
I would have Sienkiewicz on. I think he could. I don't think dudes like him are used to any kind of like joking around though.
Mm-mm.
Like when I was at work today, I
Yeah.
caught about 10 minutes of Dan Panosian's doing a show,
Uh-huh.
Right. Yeah.
and they don't really trash talk each other though. It's kind of like they're just telling stories about people that you've never heard of, and it's like, all right, that's cool, dog, but I'm not gonna hang around too much longer. But I did not see anybody in there hassling them. So,
Yeah.
Bill Sienkiewicz is essentially threatened to draw my head in a bullseye, so he can go fight it.
you know, I'm trying to be nice here, but like Sienkiewicz called like Comicsgate KKK. What an idiot, Bill Sienkiewicz.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not going to call you a fool, but that statement is idiotic. Comics fans aren't KKK. Comics fans aren't alt-right. Comics fans, by and large, probably are less bigoted and biased than the population at large. They're just nerds. Just nerds who love comics, right?
Yeah, I mean,
some of them express themselves better than others, but they're essentially just nerds. And here's the deal. 99.95% of all Americans don't read comic books.
That's right.
What?
99.95% of Americans don't read your comic book. You know, the number one comic book on any given month probably is lucky to sell 125,000 units.
Yeah.
125, that's where we're at. And these freaking weirdos want to run off the last few remaining cash-paying customers. Idiotic.
Well, you might have voted Trump, so it's all deserved.
Again, Bill Sienkiewicz, anytime he's welcome to, can come take the Tenapple challenge. And we can get it.
You literally voted for the end of the world.
It's funny because now even more people are working, right? Unemployment is at all-time low. Everybody's got some money in their pockets, but nobody wants to spend money on their garbage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Got a question for you, Mr. Mike Miller. This comes from Dynamo. Can Mike explain the texture of that hair? It's like half afro and half dread. It's kind of like the intermediate depiction of Monica Rambeau.
It's just super tight curls. Super tight curls. It's kind of like the hair she has as a child in the Captain Marvel movie.
The movie only you saw.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoiler. She's in the Captain Marvel movie as a child, and she has tight curls.
You just ruined it for everyone, Mike. Thanks.
Sorry.
Let's see. Somebody asked me a question. This came from James Hayes. Edwin, when are you going to write a comic book and secure a talented artist? I am not going to write a comic book. I've got a story going that I'm going to share out. I do actually need to find somebody to do some concept art for me so I can have some illustrations. So, but I am not doing a comic book.
Why aren't you going to do a comic? You don't like comics?
Yeah, Gary. That's why I've spent the last year and a half
money in it.
Weenies. God, I'm going to time Gary out for a minute. Just put him up.
Make sure he's at the bottom.
Gary Shipman, the ultimate troll.
You troll your competitors. You don't troll the MC, Mr. Shipman. All right. This is Brian Shear. Looking good. Good. So yeah, I want to do an illustrated story, and so I will find somebody here soon to do just a couple of pieces of concept art for me. I need somebody in an exoskeleton, a large bulky exoskeleton. I need a depiction of a young athletic black man in a smaller, more agile exoskeleton. And I need a picture of kind of a nerdy Japanese fella, Dr. Hasagawa, Dr. Terry Hasagawa.
Edwin, what are you doing on your channel with Dune? Are you reading the whole book? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm going to work through the whole book. I break it up and do enough interpretation and stuff, though, that nobody should come after me for strikes. Been having a lot of fun with it.
Cool. Yeah, my dad loved that book. I never was able to get into it, though.
It's a superhero book.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Dune.
We are.
My mistake.
We are.
Look at this infidel.
How was your father? Edwin, were you in Delta Force or the Green Berets? Neither. I was just straight line infantry. I was just a ground pounder, 11 Bravo.
11 bang bang.
Right. And this is Kane White coming right along. Let me get a time check here. Gentlemen, you have 17 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
17 minutes.
Going back to Ellis Goodson.
Well, I've got my scan up, but I'm continuing to modify it because looking at the scan, I say, well, that could be better. And then I take it back and then I scan it again.
It's not the scan.
Yeah, it's not. It hurts.
Ellis, I appreciate the effort you bring every time you come on this show.
Oh, man.
Really?
All right, let's check back in with Gary Shipman. G-Ship, you are muted. Is it safe to unmute yourself? Are you gonna say anything to make me?
I've been talking this whole time with it muted.
That's a feature, Mr. Shipman, not a bug.
So how are you doing, Edwin?
I'm doing good for a person who's coming up on 2 hours into a show. A show about comic books for a person who hates comic books.
Yeah. I know. Why are you hating on the comics?
Yeah, I'm a decent writer. I'm a decent storyteller. What I am not is a constructor of comic book stories. I do not pretend to have that talent. But I think I can tell a good story. I've got one that's about 75% there, and I just want some cool illustrations to go along with it. So it's not a graphic novel. It is a short novella with graphics.
Mm-hmm. Gary, you are aware that Captain Monica Rambeau is a female, right?
I was gonna say that you're not you don't have the skills, Edwin, to write comics. Is that what you said?
I don't have that particular skill set. I don't have that.
Well, it never stopped John Malin.
Oh,
that's brutal.
That was the stretch.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one. Come on.
I don't know, Gary. I don't know.
It hurt too much.
Gary, you can do better. You can do
It
better.
hit home. Is that what it was?
Get him, Gary. Get him.
He made himself laugh.
Yeah, but James, that's the answer to your question. Here shortly, I'm going to put some money in somebody's pocket to work up some concept art for me.
Look at Elliott.
Kyle Ritter, good to see you, Kyle. And I'll show you what you missed here pretty shortly. Miller, we got about 15 minutes. I'm gonna do a quick check in on the fan contributions.
You do it.
So many good pieces. Wow. All right, and I know you gentlemen are hard at work, but if you get a chance, please kind of keep an eye out because we do need to make a pros pick, and it may be early enough to tell. We'll make one more pass once we start the voting on your own work. Let's see. Here we go. All right, so we've seen this piece.
Find out the name of that guy that you posted that for.
Yeah, he posted one in there too, so we'll see that. Cyrena Sketches, you remember her? She was on the show with us.
Looks good.
Great job with that.
She's got a cat too. Get it?
With a cat.
Yeah.
All right, so we saw this piece from Weldon.
Yeah,
we saw
pick it
this
up,
piece from
Weldon.
Texas. Let's see, Mike Murphy. Mike Murphy getting inked, looking good. Am I missing a comment in here? No. All right, let's go back in here. Okay, scrolling down, looking good. All right, this is Vinny Tartamella. Vinny Tartamella has got a project called Through the Woods. Good looking project.
Yeah, that's hot fire right there.
Yeah. Very good, Vinny Tartamella. He says that is a 10-minute rough. All right, showing off then. 10 apple. All right. 10 apple. That is actually, every time I look at this grows on me more.
Well, yeah. So, see what he's done here.
Like the fungus under Doug's fingernail.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
All right. We saw this from Ann Graham. We saw this time lapse from Selena Hernandez, and that was nuts. All right. This great piece from Tin D'Alessandro. All right. We've seen this piece from Facundo, John Doherty. All right, so this piece that I had posted earlier, Benjamin Hopwood. Good looking piece. All right, Sam Dunham's work in progress, Bug and a Flea, and a couple of blue pencils, and then an ink, another pencil. Oh, and then the final ink for that. Wow, he did 2 pieces tonight. A Bug and a Flea is jamming them out.
Yep. Cool.
Nice.
Looking good. All right, Steve Swanson got a nice take on her here. Looking good.
Is that an actual costume, or is that just his own deal?
Kind of a modified costume. Looks good though. Got her in kind of higher boots. Got some different segments on her arms.
Can you click on that one? I want to see if you got both the feet in there or not.
Yeah, it looks like she got some high heel boots there.
Yep,
Looking good.
that's a winner on this channel.
Both feet.
All right, Topher looks like is he working in charcoal a little bit there? What is that? Or is that just he's just smeared it for some effect? Looks good though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh well, and he did another Facundo. I did another Monica Rambeau for Drawn and Quartered. If I make it in time, I'll improve it. Nice, man.
Yep.
All right. This is John Doherty. Kind of a neat take there.
I'm not convinced that is Captain Marvel.
What about this? Does this one convince you? He went the
That's closer.
The Shipman School of Art.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Marvel.
Gary opened a school?
All right.
Funny.
We got some nice.
Dandy Martian got 2 feet, 2 boots. Got nice draping on the boots. Good job there. All right, my version of MCU Monica. Super Crusader.
Yeah, I like the thighs. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Very nice. All right, here's Michael Lynch. Michael Lynch with some pencil roughs and then a little bit further along. All right, good work, Michael Lynch. So all kinds of pieces tonight. Gentlemen, giving you a quick time check here. It looks like you have exactly 10 minutes remaining.
All right.
All right, so we need to make another loop through. Let me duck into the chat real quick. We got Kyle Ritter in the chat. Always fantastic to have Kyle here. So, Kyle, let me show you some cool stuff you might consider coloring. All right, here we go. Let's start.
Kyle has dreams too.
Dude, he is so productive, though. He is so. I tell you what,
Kyle colored Captain Marvel stuff because Captain Marvel is his dad's favorite character. In particular, he's like, I'll color all your guys' stuff.
Very cool.
That could be a weekly.
Who knows? Who knows? Kyle knows how to take something good and make it great. All right, so this is Ben Jones looking strong. Let's check in with our host, Mr. Mike Miller.
I prefer the host. Thank you very much.
Looking good. What'd you do your black with? You did the heavy blacks tonight.
I did it with ink.
Sounds like Gary Shipman.
Another graduate of the Gary Shipman School of the Conversational Arts.
I got classes for that.
It's true. He does. It's true.
Of course.
So yeah, I've got my
that
biscuit
looking
on.
bad for anybody else on YouTube?
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's like you sprayed it with a banana peel.
he did.
Hey, that's a technique.
all right. I'll do a scan once I get it. Once it dries.
All right, now Brian Shears is coming in crisp. He's got the bandwidth. And this is Brian Shear. He's the creator of William the Last. William the Last. Looking good. There are, however, I must point out, no feet.
Weren't.
You thought I was bad.
All right, moving right down the line. Let's take a look at Kanan White.
Kanan phoning it in White.
Oh, no. Say it ain't so, Mr. White.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I've got another one going here. It's going to look better. How much time have I got?
You have got about 8 minutes,
Okay.
give or take. All right, and we're looking at you. Weird Ellis Goodson. Weird Ellis Goodson.
That's my Tumblr. You can look up some more fine artwork if you go to Weird Ellis at Tumblr.
Ellis
I've been doing March of the Robots.
All right, let's check in with Gary Shipman.
Hey.
Adding in some After Effects here.
Anything to take your attention off the figure.
Nothing could take your attention off this figure.
I love his receding hairline.
It is.
Thank you, John.
All right, and this is Gary Shipman.
He wasn't
Gary,
referring to your receding hairline, Gary.
Gary, what you talking about, Willis Shipman? Here we go. All right. Check in with Elliott Fernandez. What is going on with the hair there, Elliott? What you doing there?
I'm experimenting.
And Alice, if you have a minute, if you want to share Kim's GoFundMe again, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We'll make time for that. All right. Our fan competitor, Jiminy Cricket, looking strong. Looking strong.
How would you describe that hair, Jimmy?
I would call it levitating afro.
All right, I agree.
Zero gravity fro.
I'm falling, but I'm looking up.
Yes. No, she's actually rising.
Oh, so
higher, further, faster.
Right. So we're going the other. Oh, the hair is lifting her up.
It's very buoyant.
Yeah.
Lots of afro sheen.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Nice.
And let's check in with Mr. Malin, and then we'll take a look at that GoFundMe.
What about Ben Jones?
We started with Ben Jones.
Oh, did we? Oh,
yeah.
I need to look at his. Ben, show it.
It's your turn, Malin.
Oh. Vote Malin Militia. Vote twice, vote often. Let's see Ben.
All right,
I'm pretty much done.
You should be. There's only minutes left, Ben.
Yeah, pretty
Zoom
much
in a little bit.
where you want to be at this point in the competition.
Zoom in, Ben. Let's check out some of this detail.
Oh, funny.
And there's 3.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
There you go. Some detail
man.
just for you.
Nice.
Let's see that gravestone. Did you write Carl?
No, I didn't do Carl.
Oh,
I forgot.
you didn't want to close that win, did you?
Well, you know.
That's all right.
Well, it should have been Manverse too. So.
Mm-hmm. You could have switched that. You're drawing digital.
Seriously.
All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the GoFundMe for this family. All right, once again, got a family here who needs your help. This is the Pittman family. The Pittman family. Kim Pittman. She was complaining of pain, was talking to her husband, and just a few seconds later was passed out on the floor. They get her to the ER and give her a CAT scan. They find out that she's had a brain aneurysm. They're a single income family. He runs his own medical practice, but he's going to have to take some time off to take care of his wife, take care of his family. They're not going to be able to pay their bills. So they could use some help. They could use some charity from you. If you can spare $1 or $2. And I'm looking at this, and the Indycron team, the good people at Indycron, have contributed $20.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Edgar Espinoza has contributed $10. Desiree Buckle Glover has contributed $10. These are recent contributions. Family that could use some of your help. Even if it's only a couple of dollars, once we get off the stream, I'll be contributing a couple of dollars myself. Okay.
Appreciate that, bro.
Absolutely. All right. Gentlemen, time is winding down. Tell you what, I'm going to give you just a moment or two of bonus time while I do one last pass. Through the fan contributions. Okay. Once I work through those, though, time is up. Well, all right. And so out of the corner of your eye, take a look, if you will. Cyrena Sketches. Very cool take. Matthew Weldon's Work in Progress. Nice. Stephen Shearer. You should recognize that name. He's a great contributor. He's present in a lot of people's audiences. Good job, Stephen. Love to see it. All right. George Peter Gatsis is an active Indiegogo campaign right now called Joe King. Very nice. Mike Murphy of Dinosaur and Samurai, Work in Progress. And Ann Graham, Work in Progress. Mike Murphy getting inked up. Doug Tenaple. I'll give him one, but just one tonight. He wants another, he can fight me for it.
I think we should put Doug in the straw poll.
Come get some, old man. Yo, Chester, how hard would it be to put Doug in the straw poll? If you
start the straw poll.
Oh, he'd have to. Okay, maybe too late. I don't want to make him crazy. But that is good looking. All right, Mike Murphy, all done. Monica Rambeau. It came out quite good. Good job, Mike Murphy. All right, Vinny Tartamella with the 10-minute rough. That's a humble brag, but we appreciate it. Selena Hernandez with the chibi version. That looks tight. A little watercolor action there.
Wow, cool.
Love it. John Doherty. Man, I hope John finished that up because this is...
Me too.
All right, and I still like this particular piece here too by Tim D'Alessandro.
Yeah, she's got attitude.
Yeah, she does. And it's some nice pencil work. It is some nice pencil work. All right, Facundo, here was his rough. All right, anagram. Here it goes. She says, not finished, but here it goes. That is solid.
Wow, nice.
That's good.
It is a good piece. All right, and here's Benjamin Hopwood again. Good piece. Sam Dunham, Work in Progress. Good work. A Bug and a Flea actually turned out not one, but two different pieces. A Bug and a Flea. And I like that style. He's got a nice, consistent style. That is a good-looking style, Bug and a Flea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, John Doherty. Okay, here we go. Here's that piece.
Oh, yeah, I did do more than a head. I don't
Yeah.
understand all the jewelry on her head and ears.
If you look back at some of the ones from the early '80s, she is wearing like some big hoop earrings.
She's blinged out.
Yeah,
she's-
like in the old one when she looked like Pam Grier, she had the big hoop earrings, I believe.
Mhm. Well, that's a good looking version.
I like her
Man,
starburst.
that is, yeah. He kind of exaggerated the starburst. All right, Topher. Good job, Topher. Facundo, starting on a second one. All right, and this was just a different view of John Doherty's. A bug and a flea with a third version. All right, Super Crusader with a sexy, almost kind of a Latino MCU Monica.
Yeah.
All right, Steve Swanson, looking good. He gonna dip his own take on the costume.
Latina. It's Latina.
What did I say?
Latino. That's a dude.
I think I said Latina.
What's the jury say?
Jury. Ask Elliott.
I didn't hear nothing. Why gotta be asking Elliott?
If there's
I got a
another
good set of
Fernandez,
beers, Elliott.
if there's another Fernandez or Mendez in here, I'd ask them. But there ain't.
Sam Dunham, Topher, Dandy Martian, Shadow Without. That's a nice one too. Got a elongated torso. Looks good. All right, Michael Lynch. Got that a little bit further along. Oh, looking good. He's got the energy form and he's got her kind of powered down. Digging it.
Beowulf said he went back and checked, and you said Latino, and it makes sense.
Does it? All right. Well, once you suck down another Taco Bell taco sauce packet, maybe the mild one, because that's probably about right for your constitution. And then get back to me. All right, gentlemen, I gave you some bonus time. So we could look at our fan submissions. But time is up. Time is up. Time is
a little
up.
more.
Pen and pencils down. Pen and pencils
Nah.
down. Listen. Let me scroll back up. Looks like I missed a super chat. Let's catch this real quick. This is from Mark C for $5. I added a quick 20-minute sketch to Twitter. Look for the thing avatar. I surely found it. All right. Chester Busby. Mr. Busby. If you would, could you put the poll in the chat, please? Because it's that time. The artists have done everything they can, and now it's up to you.
Vote with your heart. Vote Malin.
Vote with your heart.
Do it for the kids.
All right, Chester Busby. I did say Latino. Okay, I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
Latina.
We're just busting your nads.
Well, yeah, I could understand that. All right, yeah, Calliope at night. We will absolutely go through the drawings again. Chester Busby has posted the poll in the chat. Please get your votes in, and we're gonna take you on a tour right now. This is Ben Jones of Asgard fame.
What does Mr. Spaghetti even mean? I tell you, Chester's back, right? He's the one setting up the straw poll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does the worst nicknames ever. Vote for me if Chester's nicknames bug you as much as they bug me. Vote twice.
All right. We've already got votes pouring in. Let's get them in here. We've got almost 300 people in here. We should get at least 10 more votes. All right. All right.
Are you kidding?
Miller, did you get a scan in? What you got for us? You still tinkering with it?
Find up
All
right now.
All right, holler at me when you're ready for me to come back. All right, this is Brian Shearer. bringing you the finest Kirby crackle.
Part of this complete breakfast. Kirby crackle.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
That's the kind of girl Cecil wants to date right there. Psycho.
I've dated a couple of those. They're all Puerto Rican. Imagine that.
Oh, you know who would have made good reference? Probably none of you are old enough to remember the show. There was a show called Fame.
Yeah,
we remember.
And before she was Mrs. Cosby, she was on Fame.
Alicia Rashad.
Yeah. That would have been good reference.
You talking about her or her sister Debbie Allen?
Was that Debbie Allen?
Yeah. Debbie Allen was on Fame.
Yeah, Debbie Allen.
What was Felicia Rashad on before?
Nothing. Cosby Show was her first thing.
No,
was it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Next week.
Anything else? Other than Cosby.
Next week we should just draw Felicia Rashad.
Or Debbie Allen actually would be better. Good looking girl too. Back in the day, Fame. I want to live forever. All right. All right. This is Kane White.
All right, there we are. I'm open.
Kane White. All right. I will come back to you in just a moment. This is Kane White of Brand Fame. And Brand is still in demand. So go take a look.
Well,
all right. We're looking at your host with the most, America's favorite comic dad, Mike Miller. And let me make sure. Yeah, YouTube is catching it. Looking good.
Yeah, there's mouth, birth, and hips.
What size is that?
9 by 12.
Okay.
Double D at least.
All right, let's take a look.
Vote often.
Nice.
Let's take a look at Ellis Goodson. All right, Ellis. Nice, brother. Strong.
Who are we looking at?
This is Ellis Goodson. Is it not catching it on YouTube? Okay. Yeah, it is. Ellis Goodson.
Cool. Nice.
Cool.
Almost Frank Miller. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I had higher hopes for my for my return.
All right. Let's take a look at Gary Shipman. Gary Shipman.
Hey.
That is awesome. I love that.
I like it a lot.
Oh man.
I got tons of that where that came from.
I love his teeth, Gary.
It is.
Jealous? You jealous?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the purple Smurf when you're
That's awesome. All right, let's check in with Mr. Elliott Fernandez. Elliott Fernandez.
Nice.
Elliott's got some real McFarlane vibes going on here.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
That is, boy, that is a beautiful silhouette.
If Gary
got rid of all that garbage in there.
What was that?
I said if Gary can get 6 more votes, he'll beat Malin.
Sweet.
All right, this is Elliott Fernandez.
Nice.
Again, this is what we could have had, but Marvel decided to give us a ladies golf tournament reject, and so we got Brie Larson, Captain Marvel. Yay! All right. Representing the fan edition, we have Mr. Jiminy Cricket.
I better hurry up. I better hurry up and vote for myself, or I'm going to have 0 votes. So.
Oh no! All right, Mrs. Cricket, you gotta.
Anyone who hasn't voted yet, throw a vote my way.
Oh, that's a solid piece, Cricket. That's a solid piece. Well done, brother.
Yeah, so far only I think so, but thanks.
Well, you're in competition with a murderer's row.
Oh, you got votes now. It's coming in. The votes are coming in.
Oh man!
All right.
All your guys' work is fantastic. It's amazing.
Yeah, Mr. John Malin with a very powerful and fluid silhouette here.
Nice.
Yeah. Vote Malin, vote twice, vote often.
I don't see any teeth on that, John.
Why do you always say fluid when you mention John Malin?
Because I'm the best, Miller. Don't hate.
It's very fluid.
Extra fluid.
Extra fluid. Well, it's got good muscular tension, right? Looking at his drawing, it's got good muscular tension. It looks like she's mid motion. You see the torso starting to turn. You see the muscular tension. You see her cape flowing, and you see the crackle of the energy.
Man.
So it is a fluid piece.
Great.
Yeah, but this is coming from someone who hates comics.
All right. I got some gray hair now, Shipman, so I wouldn't feel too bad if I give you a crack or two. Wouldn't feel too bad. I'd feel bad, but not real bad. All right, I tell you what, pros. While we got these votes coming in, let's take one more look at the Twitter submissions, and let's pick a pros pick. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. Set this up. Because we should have, let's see, yeah, looks like some more pieces came in. So, all right, so let's look real careful.
What's the hashtag?
What do you mean? What's
or is it on yours?
It's on mine. I just put it. I pinned it right to my profile.
If you aren't voting for Malin, you're voting for Brie Larson.
Oh no, John, your Captain Marvel has about the same hits.
Okay, all right. So here we go.
Wow.
Sirena sketches. I'm gonna skip past the ones that are in progress, and I'm gonna try and drill down to the final versions. This is Sirena sketches.
Oh, looks good.
Okay. I don't know if Weldon ever updated this, but this was his work in progress. He was off to a great start.
He was.
Fantastic.
Okay, Mike Murphy, he's got one. All right, here we go. Here is Mike Murphy's.
Beowulf wants me to remind you, Edwin, to screenshot when the time is up so the votes don't change.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, this is George Peter Gansett.
Cool. Very nice.
George Gansett. Okay. Ann Graham, this was the work in progress, but I think he's got a final version of this. Stephen Chure, right here in our chat. Nice silhouette. Nice classic silhouette.
Old school.
Good job, brother. All right, Doug Tenapple. Again, every time I see this grows on me.
There is something I like about it.
The shades.
Yep.
Yeah, and the flag behind her.
All right, Vinny Tortomella. Vinny Tortomella. Nice athletic pose there. All right, Ann Graham, not finished, but here it goes. Even though she says it's not finished, still a powerful piece. Got a cool lighting effect down on the moving down the legs. Got some dynamic action. Looks good. All right, Celia Fernandez with the time lapse with the Chibi. Good work. All right. Hopefully, I don't have to. There we go. All right, Tim D'Alessandro. Got a lot of defiance in this piece. This Monica's.
I'll give Tim my vote.
Getting ready to light you up. Getting ready to light your butt up, Jack. All right, John Doherty. John Doherty, that's work in progress. Oh,
whoa,
Kyung Lee. Bam.
Wow, Kyung.
The body type, right? That's nice.
Yep.
Man alive.
Red beans and rice sure do make you look nice.
Why doesn't Kyung ever draw this when he's on the show?
All right, Facundo.
I can fly. That's cool.
It's a good
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, that's a nice. So, all right, and a bug and a flea did not one but two of these.
I like the second one better.
Did two of these, and then he's
The third. The three.
That's a nice style. That is a nice style.
Bruce Timm inspired.
All right, Benjamin Hopwood. Got a nice look to it. Very elegant. All right. Sam Dunham says it's a work in progress. All right, Corey Landis. Corey Landis with a good look here. Nice, elegant Monica. Toffler. Almost like a little bit of a charcoal effect. All right. Facundo with a second piece. This was a different look at John Doherty, and I believe this was his final version. And that's a very beguiling looking Monica Rambeau.
Cool.
All right. Bug and a Flea's third piece. Captain Marvel. All right. Super Crusader. MCU Monica. All right. That's an improvement on Carol Danvers. We'll take it. All right. Facundo did some quick colors on that.
Colors are good.
Those are some good color choices. Well done.
Color is disqualification, though.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Sam Dunham. Again, further along here. Toffler. Again, showing us a little bit further on. This actually came out quite good.
Oh, yeah.
It did.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like
cool.
her hand.
Everyone be sure to get in the straw poll. Vote Malin. Vote twice, vote often.
Danny Martian, Steve Swanson. All right, updated Shadow Without. Again, nice elongated torso, nice effects. Well done.
Plus feet, yeah.
Plus feet, yeah, there. Okay. Michael Lynch actually did two. Again, he's got the portrait and he's got the energy for him. So well done.
Nice.
Well done. All right, pros. Have you seen enough to make a pros pick?
Yeah,
Miller?
that bad attitude one.
I'm the bad attitude guy.
Giving it back.
All right, let's see.
Forgot the guy's name.
That was
John Doherty.
Tim something?
We'll get to it. Tim D'Alessandro.
I like the
think.
one at the very top.
Tim D'Alessandro. Is this the pros pick?
Yep, that's my pick.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Tim, you are the pros pick. Well done. You are the pros pick. Congratulations, brother. All right. Speaking of the pros, let's make one more tour. Let's make one more tour through here. How we doing on time? We're doing okay. Let's let them votes get in there. Let me see how we're doing. We have got 188 votes. Would like for it to get over 200 votes.
All for Malin.
All right, we're looking at Ben Jones from Asgard fame.
So remember, guys, Gary only needs 5 votes to beat Malin.
Remember, if you voted for Miller, you made a mistake.
Dang, cold-blooded. Glad to have you back with us, Ben. I've been missing you, brother.
Yeah, walked in to get my ass kicked, but that's all right.
Votes are all for fun. Don't take it personal.
All right, here we go. Mike Miller. Mike, how long have you been doing this kind of white energy technique? Is this a new technique for you, or
Since last week when I did it on Shazam.
going back to the web? It looks good though. It's a good technique.
Yeah. It's amazing how much you can get done in 2 hours.
Frisket? Did you use that frisket, Mike?
I used Misket, yeah.
That is cool.
Oh man, it looks fantastic.
There you go.
Can you, when we're not under time pressure one night, could you do a tutorial on this technique?
Sure.
Because
I love how he just becomes her cape. Tangent.
But it's just so vibrant. It's so vibrant. It pops off the page. It's a great energy technique. All right, let's check in with Brian Shearer.
Psycho.
Kevin B in chat does say, Mike gave her hips, Malin. Take note.
Yeah. My girl's working out.
All right, we're at 194 votes. Let's get this over 200
This is
if we
tight,
can.
man. It is a tight race.
Oh, there's already a tie. I think. Let me refresh.
No. Mike just pulled ahead.
Oh, Mike just pulled ahead.
All right, this is Brian Shearer. Brian Shearer. She's got a little crazy in her eyes, but it's a great looking piece. Great construction on that hair too.
Remember, everyone, be on the lookout for that expression. It's everywhere now. It's psycho. It only should go on bad guys. That's the mean eyes and a smile. It's a psycho look. It's all over.
I love it. I love it on my women's.
Yeah, not on my heroes.
All right. All right, let's check in. So talking about lighting, we got a lighting tutorial tonight.
I didn't learn nothing.
You don't learn anything, John. So it's not surprising.
Oh, man.
All right, this is Kanan White.
Nice.
Looks like you sneezed that Kirby crackle on there.
Yeah.
I heard it on.
Haters.
How is it connected to her arm, Kanan?
It's not.
Because it's not.
It is.
Not.
It is. It's connected to her left arm, just not her right arm. Oh, wait, it is connected to her right arm, just in a different spot. Kanan, what are you doing?
Did she glue that thing on? Did she glue it on?
I'm not listening to any of you.
That rubber cement? I don't know what that is.
Oh, God.
Misket.
Got some
All right.
crazy triceps, too, man.
All right,
man.
let's check
Probably
in on
deadlift like 500 pounds.
let's check in on Ellis Goodson. This is Ellis Goodson.
Yeah.
Like the cosmic.
All right, all right.
Ellis,
If I could have scanned it one more time.
this is my second. This may be the best piece you've done, but this is my second favorite piece. My favorite piece that you've ever done was that Snake Plissken piece.
Oh yeah, because I captured Ox. Yeah.
Kevin B says Ellis has a neat style. Yeah, he does. He sure does.
Thanks.
All right, so this is Ellis Goodson. All right. Mr. Gary Shipman. Gary Shipman gave us a tutorial of sorts. I'm not sure what we learned.
Edwin, do you have anything to say about mine, like that it's fluid or anything like that?
It's sparkly.
It is a wonderful, fun version of Monica Rambeau in the Calvin and Hobbes style. Absolutely.
Oh, brother.
Would you say fluid?
Would I say fluid?
I'd say Marlon Rambeau.
It's smurferific.
John Rambeau.
Smurferific. It's quite smurfy of you. Hang on a second. While we're looking at Gary Shipman's, let me refresh and see how we are. We're 213 votes. Okay.
Are we really?
Yeah, we sure will.
I think all the fan participation on doing artwork is what's amazing. It just like went up incredibly, didn't it? That's about twice what you had last time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's what you say when you give up, Ellis. Don't give up.
You said that earlier. I'm sorry. I was probably taking it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Now we're looking at Elliott Fernandez.
Jerkmonger. Nice. Really nice.
Ooh, that face. That cover, girl, face. It glows. It shows that clean makeup face.
Why is her left breast flat?
It's not Mike. It's the perspective.
No,
it's not flat.
That star thing should curve around her breast, so it's obviously
some drastic
breast.
Mike, I wouldn't talk with your extra implant on yours.
Hey, that's all natural.
Liquefy it in Photoshop and make Mike happy.
Mike's droopy boob.
He drew it in Photoshop.
That's what I mean. He can.
All right. Well, here's Elliott Fernandez. Let's go back. Let's go back to trash talking Mike.
Yeah, look at Mike. Look at Mike's droopy boob. While he's over here talking trash about Elliott.
It's just a double boob.
One boob is in a bra. The other boob is just out there.
Yeah, some extra out.
She had the common decency to get dressed right.
Yeah, it's melting.
All right.
Why's
So
your boob melting, Mike?
Mike Miller. Mike Miller.
There's no melting involved here.
And
He's
then
got
let's go
two
back.
pairs of boobs.
It's that render across that line, across the boob. It makes it look double.
Zoom out for a second,
It
Fernandez.
looks like the
Zoom out,
lower part of
Fernandez.
it is a rib cage.
Yeah, it looks like a rib cage was being below it. Oh well,
Guys, if you aren't voting for Malin and this rack, you're throwing your vote.
All right, let's check in. Let's check in with Mr. Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, did we lose him?
No, we got him. We got him. Here we go.
Jiminy's best. I love how he just doesn't care about physics at all.
Well, she is made of energy, so
I even tried to
give
Jiminy the out of, oh yeah, she's falling. He's like, no, she's going up.
Yeah, she's made of light. It doesn't apply to her, John.
Can she be falling feet first?
But Jiminy, even your lines and all of your the wings, everything is like she's. Just say she's falling.
She's what?
Well, she's charging, I think, right?
No, she's floating. She's floating.
Yeah,
she's not falling.
if you said she was charging, yeah, that would be a rocking image.
Okay.
Like
just say she's charging, Jimmy. Say yes, she's charging.
It's too late. Energy. It's too late. It's out of continuity now.
Actually, now that we're looking at each character's bust, though, Jimmy has got one of the nicer symmetrical.
Symmetry. It counts.
I'll give him that.
Well done. Well done on
I've
the lady
actually seen women naked, so.
Well done on the lady parts, Mr. Cricket.
And he chose a really hard pose for the face.
Yeah. That's something everybody ought to do every now and then. That kind of angle.
Yeah.
All right.
So reward me by voting for me. Vote for me.
Let's check in. Oh, Mr. Malin.
A vote for Malin is a vote for Jiminy, so just go ahead and put it over there, guys. You'll notice the breasts are acceptable. The body is tight and firm. And if you guys get a chance, go over to my channel and watch my Captain Marvel trailer. It's past 35,000 views now.
Wow.
And why does she have a magic lasso around her? I don't understand that.
What are you talking about?
The magic lasso that's like wrapped around her. What's that for?
John, did you draw the whole figure, or are you just zoomed in?
Yeah, that's my I zoomed in.
Can you zoom out so you see the whole thing?
Oh, brother.
I want to see the feet.
Why does she have 6 fingers on her left hand?
Oh.
Yeah.
She's
doing cat cradle. What's going on? I don't understand. Oh, that's string. What's that?
I don't know what you're talking. Who's talking?
I think it looks excellent, John. It looks excellent.
Try to make sense, Jiminy.
John, it looks great. It's no Elliott, but it looks great.
It looks excellent, John.
I am so happy we did Monica Rambeau. I'm so happy we did.
It's very good.
6-fingered Monica Rambeau.
Because this is what we could have had. All right. Mike, can you take control of the cameras while I go over the vote?
Here I am.
All right. All right. So voting has stopped. Are you ready?
We're ready.
We're going to start from least amount of votes, King. Least amount of votes, and then we'll work our way up to the medal positions. All right, Ellis.
Yes.
Ellis, you are the proud owner of last place. Ellis song that sounds good.
I've
With
got
6
more than
votes.
anybody.
6 votes. It was still a fantastic piece. Even last place here on Drawn and Quartered is still a great piece of art.
Yeah,
So well done.
the competition is fierce, and
Wow. Because you're only 3 votes behind Brian Captain Psycho Shearer with 9 votes.
Me and Ellis will go grab a beer.
I loved Brian's vote, or I loved Brian's piece. It was a great piece. All right. Third from last. The fan champ, Jiminy the fan champ Cricket with a fantastic piece.
I'm improving.
Dude, you did a good job. You picked a challenging pose, technically difficult piece, and you ran with it. Good job.
Yeah, well, thanks. I seriously, I am amazed by how much work you guys do in 2 hours. All of you just blew me away in terms of your artwork. So thank you for letting me be here. I appreciate
But
it.
especially John.
Even John Malin. Even John Malin.
All right. And for the first time in a long time, we had Ben Reggae Jones with 14 votes. Thank you for joining us tonight, Ben.
Yeah, I'm always willing to take a beating.
Bro, that's a solid piece, man.
It is.
You should be proud.
That's very good.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You got.
Seriously.
At least you beat Jimin.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Mike.
You got it.
In 5th place, we have Gary Captain.
Gary, where's your piece?
Right there.
Where'd Gary go? Oh, there it is. Bam.
Where's it all? It's his turn.
Boom. Right there.
I love that.
That the chest is done properly.
Oh man.
So funny.
Mr. Gary Shipman in 5th place. All right. In 4th place, John Mr. Spaghetti Malin.
Yeah. Thanks,
Mr.
Chester.
Spaghetti.
Thanks, Chester.
Congratulations on beating Gary barely.
Win all the time. I'm not that, impressed or let down. Yeah.
It's a good spot to be.
The only thing that bothers me is that I got first place. Spoiler alert.
All right. You ready for the medal positions, Mr.
Mike
Malin?
should have been in 5th.
Yeah.
All right. With the bronze medal in 3rd place with 33 votes, we have Elliott Hey Now Fernandez.
Hey now.
What's up?
Hey now.
Man,
I adjusted the boobage. I fixed the
man,
glove.
great.
Man.
Great piece.
See,
It was a long, I spent
You
about
pushed it down, you adjusted it.
I spent about 5 minutes working on that logo, and I still always want.
Can you turn the layer on and off that you fixed it, or did you change that layer?
Did I? No, I already.
I want to see it animate.
You want to see some
Smurf time.
boobamation, huh? All right. Wants
Take
to
a
see
dance.
that
Take a dance. There you go. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Liquefy.
Now you got it. Except
All right.
now, never mind.
All right. Well done, Mr. Fernandez.
Word. Thank you, guys.
In second place, with 53 votes, we have Kingman, the Beast White.
Mm.
Nice.
Oh yeah. That's great.
I love you all.
What happened there too? She's missing some hips too.
Yeah, where them hips? Ben, speak up.
Nope. Can't do it.
All right. And in first place, with 55 votes, taking home the gold medal.
Finally.
Mike breeds my
Finally.
favorite Miller.
Ice Miller.
It's been a while.
It looks great,
I
man.
It does.
appreciate it. I deserve it.
Wow.
Wow.
So humble.
All right. Good sport, you're not, but okay.
Right.
No, thanks. I appreciate everybody.
It looks real good, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
appreciate
beautiful work.
in their
Fantastic.
phones.
I'm sorry,
People
what?
in
I
the
can't
chat are saying rigged.
I should just mute Scott Malin at this point.
Let's see. Looks like I missed a couple of super chats. Let me catch these real quick before we get on down the road. Pencil for life. After you're done voting, remember to get out there and back Handyman on Indiegogo tonight. That is Handyman. You may remember Pencil for Life when we did the cosmic characters. We did Galactus. He had the winning Galactus. Great looking piece. This is Pencil for Life on Twitter. His name is Brad Ashworth. The project is called Handyman. Give it a look.
Cool.
All right, one more super chat, and then I'll pass it back over to you, Mike. Shrew for $5 of that sweet, sweet Canadian money. Just uploaded an Alita challenge video. Check it out. That is SHURUE. Shrew.
All right. All right. Well, thanks. We got to do the giveaway. I am giving a print away. Somebody in the chat, if you would press or if you would type in Mike rules or just type that into the chat for the next 30 seconds. I will spin the magic wheel and I will pick someone. And then I will have to mail you a print of this beautiful Monica Rambeau Captain Marvel.
Cool.
Mike.
Oh, man, get that one colored.
Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't. We have 255 watching and 132 likes. Let's try to get that to 200 before the show ends.
Hey guys, I wanted to just if it was okay. My son wanted me to show his art, so it's on my screen now. I wanted you to see what he did. He did the same thing.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Hey, scan it in and I'll share that out.
How old is he, Kanan?
13.
Did he draw that in 2 hours?
Yeah, he
Wow.
was the same. Yeah.
Oh, we should buff Gary and get him on.
That might would have been a metal piece. Good job, Little White. Good job, Little White. See, I keep talking about white power, and everybody laughs.
Oh no! I fell into that one.
Oh man!
White family.
Well, now
Kenan
has to go explain that to his son. Thanks.
All right, we have a winner for the print of my piece here. The signed piece. It is Inkwell. Inkwell wins. Inkwell, if you can hit me up at Abacus Comics or hit Edwin up because my DMs are closed at Edwin Boyette. If you're on Twitter, if not, my email is underdogmike@att.net. You can hit me up there, and I'll get you your piece, brother. Other than that, again, everybody here, their links are in the description. I wanted to just wrap this up really quick tonight. And again, just appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate all you guys for spending your nights with me and Edwin and each other every week. You guys are great, and I couldn't do this without you. So thanks, everybody. Thanks to the fans, and we will see you, I don't know, next time. Friday night auctions. Ladder, Thrill. Subscribe.
Thanks, everybody.
See ya.
TheMeg.com. TheMegComic.com.
Yeah. Go buy the Meg.